Namaste. Welcome to this video on the zodiac signs, Mercury and money. Let me go straight to the subject. Did you know that 98% of the global wealth is owned by just 2% of the population? Surprising? Obviously, yes. So what should we do? There is no need to be demotivated or disgusted or disappointed. Astrology can help you, and particularly Vedic Prashna Kundli will show you the way. It's just like a spark in utter darkness, which can eventually lead to a floodlight. Vedic Prashna Kundli can address a host of most practical points in industry, trade, and commerce, be it earning money, saving money, investing money in share market, land and building, business, fixed deposits, etc. So to say, in anything associated with money, of course, apart from any or every concern in our life, for that matter, Vedic Prashna Kundli will be able to give you decisive answers. In this context, let me mention that in the present day, most dynamic and volatile situation, it is an uphill task to find answers through the birth chart for financial matters and stock market and anything connected with money for that matter, because of the volatility involved in the very subject itself. To cite an example, let us say someone wanting to undertake a journey. In today's scenario, don't you think that in a country like India, where in a maximum of 2 to 2.5 hours, you can reach any destination, any major metro. For that matter, if someone leaves home at 6 a.m., by 12 midnight on the same day, it is possible to touch all major metros and reach home by night. Can the birth chart address this point effectively? It is impossible, I know. Not that I am trying to defend Vedic Prashna Kundli, but the scenario has changed quite a bit. In Vedic Prashna Kundli, it can be answered, not only answered decisively, but it can also guide and help to make decisions. Friends, I hope you are able to appreciate my points, and if you have any doubts, please feel free to mention it in the comments column of this video, and I will definitely reply. Please recapitulate my last video, wherein I have mentioned that the zodiac itself is an admirable teacher or guru. The link of that video you will find in the description column of this video for your ready reference. In continuation of the last video, let me move on to the zodiac signs other than Aries, Cancer, Leo, Libra and Scorpio, which I have already covered in the last episode. Today, our subject being finance, the zodiac signs connected with Artha Bhava, as it is called, is the sign depicting finance. Generally, in astrology, the Artha Bhava corresponds to the 6th house. Here again, the Creator is so loudly giving us the message. Mercury is the planet, being the lord of the 6th sign of the zodiac. We will go on to more exciting details about Virgo and Mercury. The 3rd sign of the zodiac is also owned by Mercury, that is Gemini. Therefore, Mercury is not only the lord of Artha Bhava, but also is a planet of communication, and hence it is called as a messenger of God. Do you know that Mercury is the planet next to Sun and is the planet closest to Sun? Even in the cosmos, it never goes beyond 18 degrees from Sun. It also becomes retrograde quite often because of the influence of Sun. The zodiac itself is marvelous. Let me state that for financial matters, it is not only the 6th sign or the 6th bhava in any chart alone to be looked into. This has to be analyzed looking at the 2nd bhava as well as the 11th bhava as well. Since the presentation is only about the zodiac sign, I am taking just the sixth sign into account. Let there be no confusion on this. It is worthwhile adding that since the source of income or earning for a great majority of people is only one, while the expenditure is on multiple headings, we need to be careful on our expenditure. Of course, we also need to consider how we can improve our earning. There is no doubt about it. This is the reason why one of the world's richest man, Warren Buffett, said, save and then spend. It shows how careful he was in spending. When all of us are living in the marvelous zodiac, the next question that comes up before all of us is, why our life is not marvelous? Well, the question is obvious and justified also. Life will be balanced and marvelous only when we introspect whether we are following the remarkable teacher or guru, that is the zodiac itself. In my opinion, the reason is like students bunking classes to see newly released movies and expect a rank. Is it possible? I'm not making a negative comment or blaming the student category. Just I am trying to share that with you. That is how we are all behaving in this world. This is the actual scenario that we are all engaged in so many types of attractions, forgetting our own goal and are also losing the balance in life. Mercury, the lord of the third sign, that is Gemini, and the sixth sign, Virgo, of the zodiac fundamentally depicts communication and financial matters apart from a host of other characteristics or attributes. In the zodiac, Sun owns the fifth sign and Mercury owns the sixth sign. This point simply indicates the physical placement in the zodiac and in the cosmos as well, which I have already mentioned that Mercury is the planet closest to Sun. What an amazing harmony, even physically also. Now let us move on to Mercury's characteristics. It is the fastest moving planet, only next to Moon, and moves from one zodiac sign to another sign in about 23 days unless it is retrograde, and it often becomes retrograde. It is also absolutely surprising to observe the qualities of not only the planet Mercury, but also what Mercury is from the physical world point of view. Now, I am compelled to take a snapshot of the chemistry of Mercury also. Mercury is the only metal in liquid form used in this world for various purposes. Of course, apart from Mercury, a metal in liquid form, there is also francium, cesium, gallium and rubidium, to be technically accurate, though our concern is only on Mercury. You know what happens when Mercury is spilled on the floor? Mercury is poisonous. It is in liquid form at room temperature and it evaporates when you heat it up. Drawing a parallel with astrology, Mercury, the lord of the third and sixth sign of the zodiac, that is Virgo, it is the only planet exalted in its own house, which is an earthly sign. For information, Mercury is the only planet which is exalted in its own house, Virgo. There is no other planet at all where the exaltation signs are different, which we have already discussed in the last episode. Just for your information, there are 4 types of zodiac signs: fiery, earthly, airy and watery. These signs repeat one after the other 3 times to cover the 12 signs of the zodiac. Mercury owning one airy sign, that is Gemini, and one earthly sign, Virgo, is certainly giving out an universal spiritual message that the entire world is dominated by planet Mercury, depicting that communication and money. Mercury owning one airy sign, Gemini, and one earthly sign, Virgo, is certainly giving out an universal spiritual message that the entire world is dominated by planet Mercury, depicting communication because of its ownership of the third sign of the zodiac, and money, the sixth sign, which is typically called as the Arthabhava. Thus, this is a world of money and it dominates at every step. What a beauty of the zodiac! Mercury being exalted in its own sign, which is an earthly sign, Virgo, from a spiritual perspective means greed. Thus, the greed for money is predominant in this world. Are we not experiencing it in our daily life, every day, every moment, in every walk of life? Now, I'm drawing a tangent to the chemistry of Mercury. I have already mentioned that Mercury is a metal in liquid form at room temperature. But when it is heated up, it evaporates and goes to gaseous state. Here again, the strong spiritual message is when the greed overtakes, money gets evaporated. Can we appreciate the laws of nature? This is exactly the reason for me calling the entire zodiac is a spiritual teacher or guru. Okay, are we learning a lesson to be within the zodiac for a balanced life? Friends, I hope I have made my point clear in the interpretation of the zodiac signs. Partially, of course, I need to cover other planets, which I shall do in the next episode soon. Don't you feel that we need to learn life lessons from the zodiac itself first, even before looking at our birth chart and astrology? These are the strong reasons why I said spirituality is the nucleus of astrology and how we need to balance our life. I'm sure that you will like this video and please share and subscribe to this channel. There are two precious things to share in life: knowledge and hence this video. Many more videos will be uploaded and you will stand to gain from them. I'm K Jagadish, an astrologer with over 50 years of experience answering a variety of questions in life, and I use two astrological techniques, that is the birth chart analysis, and I cast a dedicated special Vedic Prashna Kundli for anyone asking a question on any point in life, and I use the Prashna Kundli method to get to the bottom of the truth and then guide you. After all, knowledge is power, and I believe in sharing with all of you. Thanks for watching this video. Namaste.